Well, hey y'all. Happy Monday. Well, welcome back. So, as you can see, I got the greenhouse moved. I put it over here, which really gets it. In the morning, it doesn't get as much sun. It probably first starts getting sun about 10 or 11. But by the time I get out here at noon, the temperature is already like pretty warm. Yesterday it was like 120, and so I come out and I open up the door and I open up the window, and so it's been over there now. I think today will be day 3, so hopefully this week I'll see some action from my seedlings, because Saturday was a super warm day here, and I walked into my greenhouse when it was over there on the pool deck, and it was actually chilly in there. So that just kind of speaks to why my seedlings aren't reacting. But I think another day or two, with being real wet over there in their little seedling trays and really warm from the sun, that we'll get to see some action. So I want to chat with you a little bit today. I've got to figure out the seed swap numbers, so I might have to do an extra video about that this week, or some posting. But the big thing I'm going to do today is we're going to plant some bare root strawberries. So I've got them soaking, and now we're going to get to planting. So check out the process of planting these bare root strawberries, and when we come back, hopefully I've got a little information for you. If not, like I said, I'll do a second video this week about the garden, and we'll get down to the nitty gritty on the seed swap. So let's go check it out. I got some bare root strawberries that I ordered on Amazon, and you know, I'm awesome at dropping the ball on stuff too. So I got these in a week or so ago, expecting something else. I thought this said that they weren't coming in until February. So, but when they came in, everything was brown. And today I just happened to look at them because they were on my desk and noticed that some of these are starting to turn green. So they're coming out of hibernation. And so I figured that this is what we could do today, is plant some bare root strawberries with you. So I got 20 plants, and they're just kind of all massed here with their roots. So let's see if I can kind of open this up a little bit. Turn the light on too. So now you can kind of see, like, this is well, like, here's the crown. Okay, so this right here are the roots, and that's what you want to plant. So the first thing that you're supposed to do to kind of get these to come out of hibernation is to soak them in some water, which I think is a good idea anyway. That way, if I weren't doing this with you today, then I definitely wouldn't let them go to waste if they were in water. So we're going to poke these down in this jar of water. And I chose to use filtered water. And I got the second jar out, like the second pull off the filter, because that's usually the warmer temperatured water when I get it out of the refrigerator after it's the second one. So I'm going to let these soak for about an hour. I saw some articles that talked about letting them soak for 20 minutes. So I'm thinking longer, stronger. So that bunch fits in there pretty nicely. I might still try to force this little guy in there. But otherwise, I still have this mass over here. But I think I'm going to start with this today. That way I don't have too much out. And I also will have plenty for my bed, because 20 plants is way more than obviously that I need. But at the same time, I'll find some other place to put them, because I had to buy them in a set of 20s. So we're going to let this sit, and then we're going to go out to the strawberry bed, and we're going to plant some bare root strawberries with you. And this, I don't know, this might not be the best time. This is all an experiment and a chance to hopefully get these going and mature enough so that they'll produce some strawberries. And then I think I'm going to find a larger container to get these going in So I don't know if I'm going to wake these up completely today. I think I might put them back in the bag, and when I can find the container that I really want to put these in, then, which has got to be fast, obviously. But this is the start, so we'll catch back up with you in an hour, and I'll take you through this process, and we'll chat about some other things that I've got going on in the yard. So I've got my jar of bare root babies here, and I'm just gonna, it was a little bit over an hour that they were in the jar, so I'm just gonna kind of set them where I think I might put them. You're supposed to do them, I think, like, I don't know, 18, probably 12 inches apart. But you know what? That's for people that live life on the safe side. So, sorry for the weed picking there. Okay, so since that one's little, I'm gonna put that one there, and then I'm gonna put one here. I dropped one, so I'll put one here, and then I'm gonna have too many. So I'm gonna put one here, and I'll put this little one right here, and then I'll put a little one over here, and then these are gonna have to go back in the jar. So don't mind my toes if you can see them. Okay, so now when you look at a strawberry plant, we're only gonna bury it to just right up where you can kind of see what looks like a little finger, if you will. This is called the crown, and we're gonna bury all of the roots. And I'm kind of gonna do it like we do tomatoes, where we kind of lay it on its side with the roots down, and then let the corm, if you will, come to the top. So I'm just gonna push this dirt in here, keep the crown above the soil line, because it'll never make it that way. And then over here, same thing. I'm gonna go in and make it as long as my roots, and then I'm gonna cover up my roots, make sure my crown is secure, but not under my grass line. And then I got me another, not grass line, but dirt line. And then I got me another strawberry plant there. So I'm gonna get the rest of these tucked in here. I'm gonna pull off some of these bad leaves. And then next week, hopefully we'll see some openings and some development with these sweet little strawberries. This is a former plant. I wonder if we let it dry out, if it would do anything for us. This right here is going to be a runner, so that's another reason why we want to keep it up where it's at. And you got to try and keep your strawberry beds weeded, because they don't like to share space with a bunch of weeds, so be mindful of that. Again, I'm going to try and leave that runner out whilst getting all the roots under with the crown and that runner out. We just got a couple more over here, and like I said, I probably, with the best results, probably should have got this done, you know, back in November when I was telling you guys to do this. But for us, this is we're hoping to get it to go through the season with us. And if not, then we'll learn. We'll keep learning from our little mistakes that we keep making, and hope things that just get better and better for us. Because that's all we can do, right? So there's that one. And I just have this one over here. So I have to be careful because there's plenty of strawberry roots already in there. So that's some places I was noticing that. We'll get some of that dirt over there and just go right up to where that crown is. So now I got all my little babies planted, and like I said, when we get a tour next week, we'll get an update of what's going on with them. Okay, well, I hope that you thought that that was marginally cool. I'm doing so much cleanup this week in the garden, and I don't know if you know, but we're supposed to get probably more rain than we'll get all year long this week. A little bit of a chance tomorrow and Tuesday, but as we get further into the week, we get more and more rain. So I'm really gonna try sometime today and tomorrow to get a bunch of carrot seeds out, a bunch of radish seeds, a bunch of those last things that we can plant here as we transition out of the winter. So I hope you're doing the same thing, and keep a watch out on Facebook or on Instagram, probably not Instagram, but Facebook, on the little where you can make posts on YouTube, and see if I post another video this week. It'll say something like update to the seed swap, and I'll cue you in to the details of that. So I hope you're having the best day ever, and I look forward to chatting with you soon. Bye bye.